farming between 500 and 600 acres of row crops for a processor, grass seed, and we raise about 100 acres of organic crops. Vegetables, we're raising sweet corn, cauliflowers, usually zucchini, beans, and then grass seed we raise ryegrass and tall fescue. We usually have a little wheat, a little clover. Well, I think most growers are pretty attuned to the idea of looking for more efficient ways to apply fertilizer, more cost effective, make better use of the fertilizer to reduce our rates. We're interested in the products that make the fertilizer more available, and also with the processor I grow for, we're interested in sustainable practices, and so this kind of ties in with that concept. Our experience from 1 year's use with AVAIL is that we're able to do that, reduce our input. We're not sure how much yet. With a little more experience, we'll be interested in seeing what the possibilities are there. I think initially the idea was to reduce the amount of fertilizer we use when we use AVAIL and NutriSphere, hoping to, with the higher price of fertilizer, to use less fertilizer. And also we think that there's some performance benefits, especially with the NutriSphere, and that where the idea is to spread that availability of the nitrogen over a longer period of time. Well, we used AVAIL last year, the 2008 season, on about 60 acres of sweet corn and 30 acres of zucchini. We used it in the side dress, and we were able to reduce our phosphorus amount per acre, and had good results. Well, the most obvious benefit is reducing the amount of phosphate per acre that we applied last year, and so we had a cost savings from that, and that's probably the main reason why I tried it last year, and the results and yield and quality were at least comparable to what we've had before. We had a new variety of sweet corn that we grew last year that did real well with what we applied. We're planning on using the AVAIL on all the sweet corn, and we're also planning on using the NutriSphere, and hoping we can have one less trip across the field by using the NutriSphere. The first thing that I noticed was the opportunity to reduce the pounds of N applied per acre. That would be the first thing. That has the cost benefit, and also the way I understand it will work through the season. We hope to apply more nitrogen early and avoid a later side dress. On the sweet corn, we intend to do some tissue analysis and see how we're doing, and there's the opportunity to add some nitrogen later if we need to, but we're hoping that the early application of N will carry us through so that we can eliminate a trip across the field and still have all the N available that we need for the crop. Well, we're just looking forward to working with it, because we're optimistic that it's going to allow us to do the things we're hoping to do with it. Maintain our yields and quality, reduce our input cost, and just sometimes that extra trip across the field that we're trying to save it's not only the cost savings and the time across the field, it's the time that we don't have to spend doing that. It's always a busy time of the year when we're trying to put that extra application on. So that would be a kind of a third immediate positive outcome, I guess, of using these products. Both NutriSphere and AVAIL is an opportunity to reduce the amount of fertilizer used. That we have, in our limited experience, we've had good results.